Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff with Preserve Georgia Rights, and I just wanted to jump on here and do a quick video for you guys, letting you know what our next project is and make sure that you are clear on how you can participate. We Preserve Georgia Rights. Our mission is to provide the people in Georgia with the tools and education needed in order to exercise and defend your individual liberties, your personal individual rights as guaranteed in Georgia Constitution. And this next notice that we're going to do is a tool to do just that. But I don't want to give you a tool without making sure you know how to use it. So I'm going to do a couple of quick videos. The first one here is going to show you step by step how to fill out this notice and send this notice to make sure that it's done properly and make sure that you are able to have your voice heard as one of the people and exercise your rights appropriately. And then I will do another quick video after this going through the actual notice itself so that anyone who reads it and isn't sure what it means will be able to have the opportunity to fully understand what they're signing before they sign it. So anyway, let's get down to it. We have a general belief amongst, from what I can tell, the majority of the people in the state that something very wrong happened in the 2020 elections in Georgia and also the 2021 January Senate runoff. And we, the people, have been demanding for a year now that our Georgia government do something about that. People have been sending emails, people have made phone calls, people have discussed this issue face to face with our elected servants and trustees. We've sent notices and affidavits by the thousands, and they so far have done very little. One of their biggest excuses the legislature has used is that they were out of session and they didn't have any power out of session. So now they're back in session, they're back at the Gold Dome, they're back to work. And our executive branch, our governor, lieutenant governor, assistant attorney general, secretary of state, these guys are all running for re-election. And so while they're all out working, we want to make sure that the people remind them of what our priorities are and what work we want them to be doing. So we have a notice that lets them know that 2020 election being fixed is still priority one and tells them exactly how to go about doing that. I will go through the notice, like I said, in another video and show you exactly where it states clearly that we do, as the people, have the right constitutionally to instruct them what to do, and that they, constitutionally, their responsibility and their job is to act on the will of the people and not on whatever they think is best. And I will go through clearly in the notice to make sure that you and them understand that. But first of all, I'm going to show you how to participate in this project. So you'll go to our website, preservegeorgiarights.org. Right there at the top of the screen is our website address, and that will take you to our homepage right here. And you can scroll down here to this first link under recent blog and newsletter post. Notice detailing willful maladministration. It's dated January 24th, 2022. You can click on that link, it'll take you to it. Or if that link is moved down, you can go up to the bars at the top to our menu, go to the campaigns tab, click on campaigns, and that will take you right there to it as well. So we're going to see this notice detailing willful maladministration. We're going to continue reading on that. And this is the instructions. This is posted on January 24th. The instructions are, number one, shows you a link to click to download the actual notice. I'll get back to that in just a minute whenever we go through it. I just want to give you the quick instructions. First, you're going to download and print one copy of this document on 8.5 by 14 legal paper. This is a legal document. It's a legal notice, and you want it to be on legal paper. And then you'll fill in the blanks. There's very little work to fill in. on the notice, there's a place where it says to and lists the address of people you're sending it to, and then there's a place that says from. And in the from, you will put your name and address. And then at the end of the notice, you will put your autograph and your date where indicated. Pretty simple. You've printed it out, you've filled it out, and now you've signed it, and you're going to make 14 copies of your signed notice. And you're going to mail those 14 copies to the 14 addresses that are listed on the notice, and then you're going to keep the original for your records so that you have the original. We recommend that you send the mailed copies certified mail, and if you wish to be able to have proof that they did receive it, you can send it signed, return receipt certified, and then someone will have to sign for it when they receive it, and you'll get a receipt back showing that it was signed for. Then we go down to number 4 here. You're going to email your notice, and we've made it very easy for you to do that. We have a software called JotForm that has the actual notice loaded where you can electronically fill out the blanks. You will electronically sign your document, and it will automatically email it to every legislator, every Georgia state representative, every Georgia state senator, and every member of the executive branch in Georgia. It will automatically email it to everyone listed on the notice, with the exception of the Supreme Court justices and the governor, who do not have an email address available. So we do need to make sure, we definitely want everybody to do the JotForm. It's the easiest way to get your word out, get your voice heard, but we definitely follow up with the written copies in the mail, because the governor and the Supreme Court justices will not receive a copy if you don't mail it. So anyway, I'm going to click on the JotForm link here, and that takes you to our notice. Here's a copy of the notice, and it says at the bottom, start filling, whatever. So you're going to click on that link, and it's going to take you to the opportunity to fill in your name, your county, your state, and that will be the information that the JotForm will use to apply your name and address to the notice. And then you have the opportunity here to read what you're signing. When you get down to the very bottom, it has autograph and date. And then this is attachment, which I'll go through in the next video as well. You get to the end, you will sign your signature. You'll enter the date, and you will hit submit. And that will automatically email the notice out to everyone. And it will give you an opportunity to download a PDF version of the notice that you signed with your name on it and your signature, so that you have that for your records. So going back to our website, number 5 is the most important. After you've filled out the notice on the JotForm and you've printed out and you're ready to mail your notices, please share this link with other people. Anyone else in Georgia that you know that agrees with the need to fix 2022 before we move on to 2024, or to fix 2020, before we move on to 2022 or move on to 2024. Please share the link with them. We get as many people in Georgia as we can to understand their rights, to exercise their civil authority, and to instruct our legislators what it is that we want them to do. So that's it. It's just that easy. That's the instructions, and I will follow up in the next video where I will show you how to understand the notice, but I'm going to click on the link there. That brings up the notice out of our cloud storage, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. It's going to go to Senator Butch Miller, House Speaker David Ralston, House Representatives of the Ethics Committee and Senate, representatives of the Georgia House Government Affairs and Georgia Senate Oversight Committee, and the House Rules Committee. This is our notice. We're also going to CC it to Christopher Carr, Attorney General, Brad Raffensperger, Secretary of State, Jeff Duncan, Lieutenant Governor, Brian Kemp, our Governor, Sheriff Andy Hester, who's the President of the Georgia Sheriff's Association, and the Georgia Supreme Court and the United States Supreme Court. These are all the addresses that you will mail it to. there on the notice itself. Pretty simple. So everybody get to work on getting this sent and filled out. Make sure you read it first. If you don't understand anything, you can ask questions in the comments. We'll try to answer them as quickly as we can. And I will do another video here in a few minutes to explain it to you in detail. Thank you very much, and let's let them know what we think.